Today I'm gonna take this out of the mold. I used the Alumilite High Strength 3 rubber, flexible rubber material to create this mold that I hope worked out. So let's see what happens here. I poured the High Strength 3 molding rubber just as the directions defined, and it was really easy to mix up. You do need to degas it to get those bubbles out of there. I think if you have bubbles, it'll cause problems when you try to cast the acrylic. So I built this box with screws. I didn't glue it so that I could take it apart to release the rubber mold. Otherwise it's pretty tough to get out. So I'm removing the screws from the mold box now that I built in the previous video, and then we'll pry apart the mold itself. As you can see, this mold is pretty hard to get out of here. I had to use my screwdriver to scrape off the hot glue that I used to seal some of the edges, and then used a screwdriver to start prying the edge pieces of the mold box away from the rubber mold. This Alumilite High Strength 3 has about a 25 to 30 minute, or maybe a little bit more, working time. So I actually, after I mixed it up, I put it into my vacuum chamber and gassed it for about 20 minutes. That did really well. There's absolutely, it looks like there's no bubbles whatsoever in this rubber mold. I also had to unscrew the pen blank void pieces that I put in my mold box in order to get this mold off of there. Like I said, it molded really well. It's really heavy, and it actually even creates like a suction because it's so smooth. So once I remove these mold pieces, the pen blank pieces from it, it comes apart fairly good after that. Interesting. I had built little lines on these mold pieces, I don't know if you can see that there, so that when you were in the mold, when you're filling it with resin for pen blank, I was hoping to get a line, like a fill line for a 3/4 inch pen. The only problem is I put these in the jig, or in the mold box, upside down. The line should have been down to the bottom, and I put it up to the top. So consequently, my fill line is in the wrong place. It's in the bottom of the mold. I don't know if you can see that or not. Down in there towards the bottom of the mold, you can see a line, and that was supposed to be up towards the top. But other than the slight seepage, it seemed to work fairly well. This mold is very sturdy. It'll stand on end, as you can see. Other than some small trimming where the rubber seeped a little bit under the mold box, this is perfect. Better than I imagined it would be. So yeah, so I think I should have cleaned my table off better. This mold base is so shiny. I don't know if you can see that in the camera or not. But it almost creates a suction, like a suction cup on the table. So if I set it down on a flat surface, I actually have to pry it back up. And so overall I'm very impressed with this High Strength 3. It did very well. It's very heavy. I'll get a lot of use, I think, out of this. I think that they say you can use these, 60 times or so, maybe 80 times. So that's pretty good. But this stuff's kind of expensive. This High Strength 3. I believe these boxes, we bought them at Hobby Lobby, and I think they were about $3 a piece. So